Asiatic lions were once found all the way from Turkey to eastern India and are now restricted to a small fragment in northwest India in the state of Gujarat in the Gir forest and the adjoining regions. There are just over 500 of these majestic species that are found in and around Gir, which makes them very, very special. It's also a story that represents hope and a story of carnivores coexisting with humans, which I think is very, very special.
So Asiatic lions have recovered from the brink, from as little as around 12 to 20 about 100 years ago to the over 500 that we see in the wild now. And that's all thanks to very timely conservation measures. The challenge now is ensuring their future against any threats that might jeopardise it, and ensuring that people and lions can live safely together as they begin to reclaim the land that they used to live in long ago. ZSL is working with the forest guards to patrol the Gir National Park, which is home to the majority of the Asiatic lions. We're training the guards to record key data whilst out in the field and to track their own movement using GPS. This data can then be input into smart software tools to analyse patterns in the threats and illegal activities in the park and allow for future patrol routes to be informed by this useful and relevant data. This will help keep the lions, as well as their home and their prey, safe from illegal activity. One of the major threats of Asiatic lions is disease, as they exist in one single and quite dense population. A disease such as canine distemper, which decimated some lion populations in Africa, could have a serious negative impact on Asiatic lions. Our veterinary team at ZSL, along with experts from the Wildlife Institute of India, are working to train the rescue teams at the Gujarat Forest Department with the latest equipment, and to help them safely sedate injured animals and conduct routine diagnosis to keep an eye on the health of the wild population and prevent any outbreaks before they start. ZSL is also working with Sasan Zoo and Lion Breeding Centre. This is where injured and problem lions are rehabilitated and, if not fit for return to the wild, they're used to help conserve the gene pool of Asiatic lions. There are around 40 lions at the moment in Sasan Zoo, which represents a significant supplement to the wild population of just over 500. ZSL is working with lion keepers at Sasan Zoo and sharing the experience that our own lion keepers have with successful breeding program here. We're sharing knowledge on diet, husbandry, welfare and enrichment to keep the lions happy as well as healthy. Asiatic lions live very closely with their human neighbours in the Gir, and as the population increases, this contact with people will increase too. ZSL is working with the Gujarat Forest Department to get the message of the importance of lion conservation out to the people who live with the lions, or can expect to be living with them soon as the population increases.
We're hugely excited to be working with the Gujarat Forest Department that have really pioneered and led the way for Asiatic lion conservation in India, but also working in very, very close partnership with the Wildlife Institute of India, who are premier institutions in India that lead the way in wildlife conservation. And this story of conserving Asiatic lions is very much a story about partnerships between the local people and the vision and support of the Gujarat Forest Department, but also that of the expertise from within India, but also around the world in conserving these charismatic species for the future.